name is Conall, and welcome to my comedy routine, where commas and inflections substitute jokes. What? An audience? So the first time I've done this in a while. A lot of first-time comedians tend to denigrate themselves for pity laughs, to gain your sympathy, which is a lot easier than gaining your respect. I am no exception. What you're about to see may be the single most pathetic thing you will ever experience. You'll watch this shell of a man, this being of no substance, create such collective embarrassment that you'll be forced to excuse yourself for fear the cringe will dislocate your jaw. I ask only that you do not lose the will to bring children into this world, as I will soon be dead, and this planet will be better for it. Now, let's begin with a painfully forced segue. And speaking of things that are painfully forced, can we talk about this Muhammad guy? Oh no, sorry, we can't. But we can talk about Jesus without the fear of death, so that's great. I was walking through a cathedral in Vienna a while ago, and if you're not as middle class as I am, Vienna is the capital of Austria, and a cathedral is a church that people pay into. So it's one of these places that's like breathtakingly ornate. And when you consider the time it was made in, it becomes all the more unbelievable. You know, there's all this gold shit on the walls. And I was walking through it and I was just thinking, isn't it mad to think, if you don't believe that Jesus was the Son of God, that there's all this incredible architecture all over the world, including an entire city, and it's all based around some guy. If you're not a Christian, Jesus was just some guy who told a bunch of people that he was the Son of God and they believed him. And now this. He took shits. He probably had diarrhea a lot by today's standards. Imagine his ball. Imagine his balls. Imagine his balls. This man that was the impetus for so many of the world's greatest landmarks had a scrotum as wrinkled as you or I. Have you ever wondered that about genitals as well? Why they're so disgusting looking? I mean, of all the parts of the human body, I can't think of something more aesthetically unappetizing than genitals. Just a collection of bumps, hairs, wrinkles and veins. And this is the part we're supposed to want to fuck. I mean, you know, obviously we make do. We're not too put off by it, but wouldn't it be nicer if there was just a more attractive face in between your legs? When I was a kid, I used to think that a vagina was just like a perfectly circular hole in between a woman's legs. And then when I finally got down there, oh Jesus, it was so complex. It's like going from word searches to crosswords. I do remember that as a child with dyslexia. I remember realizing that finding a word in a cube of letters, in a square of letters, wasn't really much of an achievement. And then again, I kind of realized that nothing you achieve in childhood is really much of an achievement, unless you're some sort of savant. Anything that you accomplish before the age of 16 is not really an accomplishment, which is the true tragedy of child death. They die losers. But I think what stands for human accomplishment is sort of in decline. For example, the Guinness World Book of Records. It's a great concept to document the most impressive pinnacles of human achievement and the firsts. The fastest person alive, the tallest skyscraper, the first person on the moon. But it's an annual book. And you can't release the same thing every year. So they had to eventually broaden their scope of what records were worthy of being documented. Have you read it lately? Most snails held on face. Biggest, longest line of hot dogs. I mean, if not for the Guinness World Book of Records celebrating these meaningless achievements, no one would be attempting them. Remember they used to have a world record show on Sky One. Do you remember that? Yeah. There's a bit of audience interaction for you, sorry. Anyway, I was watching that once, And there was a guy who was trying to open the most amount of bottles with his mouth in 1 minute. And the buzzer starts, and this guy starts chewing into bottles viciously. And I was like, watch this man opening bottles with his teeth, who doesn't flinch. Who doesn't flinch when his mouth begins to gush blood, which suggested to me that he knew this was going to happen. And so every time he had practiced this at home, have you ever cut your lip? It's extremely painful. This man was mutilating his lips on a routine basis. And I was just like, is this going to make him proud? Is all this painful practice and sacrifice going to be worth getting your photo in a book read primarily by 10-year-old boys? And then there's the fattest man. Is he proud of that title? Does that make him happy? I mean, if he were only a few pounds lighter, he'd just be an inconceivably obese person. He'd just be an inconceivably obese person, and if that were the case, he probably would be, and frankly should be, clinically depressed. I'm sorry, but if you require a truck to transport you from place to place, you couldn't not hate yourself. So, but this guy isn't just a fat man. He is the fattest man. Is he proud of that? As they raise his 200-pound immobile arm with some sort of pulley system in order to shake the hands of the record commissioner? Does he smile at him? Does he give him? Does he give him encouragement? Does he shake his hand and go, well done, you freak, keep it up, keep eating? You know, it makes you want to have where the fat acceptance movement is supposed to go. You know, the whole, there's no link between being overweight and being unhealthy, you know, said through wheezing. You know, all right, am I supposed, is the society's fault that we don't find this man attractive? This 500-pound man? He's hardly even plus size, he's more like multiplication size. Man cubed. Thank you very much.